Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There is something deeply wrong, I think, with Shona Robinson. She has some kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, dissociative disorder, schizophrenia, multiple personalities, who knows? But she's been complaining that Rachel Reeves has U-turned on raising income tax. And that's strange because just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, not even 2 weeks ago, just last week it was, she was complaining that Rachel Reeves was putting income tax up in England. Because when she worked out that if income tax went up in England, it would mean about £1 billion less going to Scotland through the Barnett formula. And she thought, well, I'm going to have to put income tax up in Scotland. But now that Rachel Reeves has reversed this, she's now complaining that, well, I wish you hadn't because I really wanted to put income tax up in Scotland. Because of what Rachel Reeves is calling healthier financial estimates, a load of old rubbish. What she means is very, very dire political outcomes for her if she attempts it because of the backbenchers. She's not doing it. Now, she'll make other tax changes, sure. But that increase in income tax that Shona Robison was complaining about, being reversed, she's still complaining because now that rise that she was hoping to do, that she was complaining about and saying, oh no, it's forcing me to put up. But actually, she wanted to put up. And now it's not happening, she can't. And it's like really annoying her because she thought if she could use the excuse of England putting its income tax up to put her income tax up, it would help her try and get rid of £1 billion, or at least £1 billion, of a £2.5 billion black hole. And she's like, oh no, no, and she complains. This is a sign that Shona Robinson, A, hasn't got a clue what she's doing, and B, is completely out of control. The economy in Scotland is in chaos, worse, I think, than in the rest of Britain. And it is farcical. And yet for her to complain now about the reverse of a policy she complained about 2 weeks or a week ago or so, it goes to show that this woman isn't fit for office. And thank God she's going in May. Not that you're going to be replaced with anyone better, of course, because they're all bloody rubbish, aren't they? Now, Swinny has been repeatedly calling for the UK government to increase income tax because he thought, well, if the UK's goes up, it'll match ours and it won't make ours look so bad. And then he found out it would actually mean that they're getting £1 billion less. Then all of a sudden that became a bad idea for him. These people pretend to run a country, but they literally haven't got a clue what the hell is going on. I think it's time to actually end devolution. It's an experiment and it's failed. And what do you do when you have a failed experiment? Well, you clean up all the equipment, you put it back in the cupboard and you go back and think about doing something else. You don't continue a failed experiment, especially not one that's damaging to Scots, damaging to the Scottish economy, is leading to great corruption, and is basically an organised crime outfit posing as a government. But what's worse, of course, is all the bloody idiots. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.